This is Mustache on Music, and this is DJ Drama.
What's up?
Y'all ready?
This is what it's all about, right?
You just released the new mixtape.
Quality Street Music.
So tell me the concept behind this this new album.
Quality Street Music is pretty much just a brand that came from my mixtape series, Gangsta Grills, and you know, it's kind of self-explanatory, but it's just music that comes from a different place other than the radio or mainstream. You know, a place in hip hop that a lot of people represent, like 2 Chainz, like Meek Mill, like Jeezy, like Nas. You know, music that kind of, in a sense, starts in the streets, and just like mixtapes start in the streets. You know, artists that come from mixtapes start in the streets, and you know, but there's still some of the finest out there, and hence the quality street music.
What made you, at a younger age, want to get into DJing and making mixtapes?
I actually saw the movie Juice, starring Tupac and Omar Epps.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like what made me want to be a DJ. Was the character GQ, Omar Epps' character in the movie. And as far as mixtapes go, my sister took me to 125th Street in Harlem when I was in 9th grade, and I got my first mixtape. And I just been fascinated with mixtape DJs and mixtape culture ever since. You know, I guess it's kind of been an addiction to new shit. You know, and mixtape DJs always had the new shit.
Yeah.
And you know, wherever you go, you can hear them. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be in the city that they're from necessarily to, you know, to know who the mixtape DJ is. And you know, that's just that was one of the things, like when I thought about DJs and I thought about the different style of DJs, like a mixtape DJ was just, they were always the hippest to me.
Okay. What goes behind choosing like the artist? Like, is there somebody that you decide you listen to that music, you like it, and then you? To
some degree. I mean, a lot of these people are my peers. You know, these are friends of mine. These are people I've done projects with, and you know, we kind of just, I go in and see who will make the most sense on the records, and you know, try to put the best possible songs together that I could.
And you definitely find a way to like even just mesh some that you wouldn't find in the same sort of track. You wouldn't think to put those two together, and you do a really good job at actually doing that.
Thank you.
Is there like somebody right now that in the industry that you want to work with in the future that you kind of?
Yeah, there's a lot of people always. I mean, I've been blessed to work with a lot of people I've been looking forward to working with. So, but there's always new faces, new voices that, you know, excite me.
Yeah. If you had to give any advice to anybody just starting out, what would you say to them?
To do it out of love, study your craft, you know, study the culture, you know, pay attention to the careers of those who came before you, and you know, work at the speed of light. You know what I mean? Because when you get into that lane and that lane is open, you got to drive 100 miles an hour to get to the finish line.
And do you think having that beard and some sort of facial hair has allowed you to be better than the rest?
I think that my whole head and the hat and the beard has definitely been a staple of who I am and being recognized. So, yeah, to answer your question.
Yeah. I always find some sort of facial hair elevates you above the rest.
Nice. Yeah. Dope. Yeah, well, I gotta keep it. Maybe I'll try the mustache thing.
Yeah? If you do, I'll have to come and see you again with the mustache.
All right, okay. Hey, what up? You see this right here? This is Quality Street Music. That handsome gentleman on the cover, that is this handsome gentleman that you're staring at. I've got a nice beard, so I guess I could be a part of Mustache on Music, and you should too. So comment on this Quality Street Music, and you can get your version, your own Quality Street Music. Right?
Right.
Absolutely. Mustache on Music. Holla at us.